Oh, welcome into the studios of WPT 90.3 FM. I'm Aiden Parnes, joined alongside Henry Manning for this Atlantic Conference matchup here. Henry, we've got two amazing teams. College lacrosse at Staples doesn't really get any better than that.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, look, you're looking at a season opener for two top 20 teams in the nation. Really does not get any better than that. We got Boston University Terriers against the St. Joseph Hawks. It's going to be an electric one today at Coach Paul Lane Field in Westport, Connecticut.
Yeah, so coming into this game, some names to note. Boston University, Vince D'Alto, a guy who last season had 7 goals and assists in one game. Isn't that something crazy?
Oh, yeah.
He's an attackman. Another guy, a preseason All-American, as I look at this Boston University roster, Roy Meyer. He's been absolutely incredible for this team. Roy Meyer plays LSM, plays defense. He does everything this team needs.
Yeah, he was actually unanimously selected as the top LSM in the nation, earning first-team honors from Inside Lacrosse and USA Lacrosse Magazine, if that tells you anything about what type of player he is.
Yeah, so as we move over to the St. Joe's side, St. Joseph's won the Atlantic 10 Conference regular season championship, so they had the best season out of all the teams in the Atlantic 10. They lost graduate student Matt Bomer, who was their assist leader, and they lost their All-American face-off specialist, Zach Cole. He graduated. So face-off definitely a question, especially as I talked to some of their coaches for this game. Boston seems to have the face-off advantage today.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, though. We're getting into it. Looks like we're going to do the anthem in a couple seconds, and then we're going to be underway.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break right now, head to the national anthem, and we'll be back on in just a couple of seconds.
The Terriers are led by head coach Ryan Goalie, who's assisted by Mike Salippo, Jack Rowlett, and Steve Moreland. The Terriers went 10-4 in 2023, had 3 players earn preseason All-American, and are currently ranked number 18 in the men's Division I preseason media poll. Best of luck to both teams waiting for an exciting evening of lacrosse. And now we can ask everyone to stand for our national anthem.
And welcome back into the studios of WPT 90.3 FM. I'm Aiden Parnes, joined alongside Henry Manning, live from Paul Lane Field, home of the Staples Wreckers. Henry, give me your thoughts coming into this one, as not Staples playing today. Boston University and St. Joseph's Cadets play each other.
I mean, look, Boston University, huge program, huge names from Staples have gone there. Charlie Howard, notably, the most points in Staples history. He's going to be huge, but, Boston University has all these guys, preseason All-American, with 3 preseason All-American, top LSM in the nation. Louis Perfato is 2 assists away from 100 on his entire career. They got the names, but St. Joseph is ranked higher. It's going to be a huge matchup today in the stadium. Something's going to be really exciting to witness. I'm just excited for a great lacrosse game.
Yeah, no, obviously the first game of the season for both these teams. So as we come into this, Louis Perfetto, we'll be mentioning him a lot today. 98 career assists right now. for this BU team. So he is someone to keep an eye out for. Getting to 100, big career accomplishment. He's right on the doorstep. Moving on to the St. Joseph side, Carter Page, their top scorer. He's been a strong player for these guys for a long time. He scored a team-high 47 goals last year, which, if you don't keep track, is a lot. So, something else for Boston as we move back to the Boston side. They have Owen Barnes, who won the goalie battle. I want you to tell me a little something about him, Henry. Owen Barnes.
I mean, Owen Barnes, look, he's just a beast. Really, that's the best way to sum it up. A great player, great guy in the field, great teammate. I mean, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, no, Owen Barnes. I talked to some of the coaches before the game, and they talked about how the Boston coaches talked about how he is a warrior, fought his way through a real battle to get the job. They had some transfers come in to try and take that job, and he's able to win it as the goalie's touch gloves were just seconds away from the start of this one. I don't know about you, Henry. I'm very excited for this as we get going. So, immediately to start this game, we're going to come out for the face-off. St. Joseph's is going to be using Gavin Ty, who is a graduate student for this team. Not who we expected at the face-off X, but definitely someone that we could see do well. Boston's supposed to have the advantage. As we get an early whistle to start this, and stud face-off guy for the BU side loses that one there as St. Joe's comes down the field. Now in the back corner. The Hawks move it up as they set up their offense. Coming onto the field for the Hawks, that's Matt Bomer. Passes it off to the side. Mark Waters. He dodges down the right alley. Steps back to X. Sizing up inside. Waters steps down, shot! And a save there from Owen Barnes. A bouncer, good save. Gets him started right.
Yeah, great save. How do you feel about that as a goalie, Barnes?
Yeah, no, as a goalie myself, getting that first save is so important as we get the matchup they're looking for. St. Joseph's, number 63, Torrin Eccleston, drives to the goal, roll dodge, score, and just like that, St. Joe's opens up the scoring.
Yeah, they're going to draw first blood, not even a minute into this game. This game's going to be electric, Aiden.
Yeah, no, really nice move there. Got there late slide, and he was able to tuck it stick side low in on Owen Barnes. Nice shot. St. Joseph's score.
Yeah, he gets by the shorty and gets right around the crease and just a dip and a dive, and that one's going to go in the back of the net.
Yeah, so if you notice, St. Joseph's playing keep away from Roy Meyer, the preseason All-American for this BU squad. Makes sense. I don't know about you. Yeah. I don't know if I'd go near him.
It's a smart move. I wouldn't want him to get the ball either.
So going early on the face-off again, number 6, Connor Calderon, who expected to do really well today. Slow start for the BU squad. And St. Joe's sets up their offense. They've got it in the front. That ball right now held by Levi Anderson. Now at the top, William King. They send it around. King going to set up his dodge down the left alley. He goes. Slide comes. And they roll back, throwback. Split dodge left, shot. And a nice save there, a sidearm shot. A missile coming in from Jesse Jason. Owen Barnes gets his thigh, knee over their body to cover it up.
Oh, yeah, it's a 15-yard step down, and Boston University's goalie just eats that up.
Yes, Owen Barnes with a very strong save. Dodging over the top. Spin back. Pass down. Pass across goes into the ground. A hustle, chase. St. Joe's not able to keep it in. Number 20, William King made a good effort. Did not go well. Boston University going to touch the ball for the first time, and they throw it away on the first pass. A throwback to the goalie goes right over his head, number 88.
Yeah, it looks like Boston just a little nervous, throwing that one away, and 2 procedurals on the face-off, so they got to slow things down and really get the ball moving on their end.
Yeah, senior defensive LSM Brian Garrity just threw that one away. Or defensive midi, actually. As St. Joe's holds it in the left corner. We're 2 minutes into this one. They hold the lead 1-0. Dodging up the top. Slide comes. Right from the top. Dodge right. Shot misses high. That's number 36. Ryan Palmer. Aiden Crate, who missed high. Fast offense right now from St. Joe's. I don't know, Henry. What are you seeing?
I mean, they're just passing around, and the shots are getting open.
Yeah, and completely beating his man there. Great job by number 8, Levi Anderson. He missed the shot, though.
Yeah, I mean, the more shots you take, the more chance you got to score. So I think, St. Joe's offense is just coming out firing on all cylinders. They're looking to put some away early.
Truly relentless on offense. Another dodge. Looks like they're going to set it up. They keep attacking those shorties, as you'd expect. Backhanded shot. Nice save, Owen Barnes. Wow, almost.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, good feed inside to Levi Anderson, and he almost put himself on SportsCenter top 10.
Oh, that would have been something.
And now another dodge coming in. St. Joe's goes down the right alley. Slide comes. St. Joe's really attacking number 88, Brian Garrity, today, who threw away that ball earlier. Garrity now solo at the top. St. Joe's goes after the other short defender on the field. That's number 21, Charlie Huntley. Almost get a shot off. Slide comes. Now down to the left corner. Pass across. Quick ball movement from St. Joe's. Pass in the middle. Ball's knocked down. St. Joe's gets it back. Pass to the middle. Shot. And a nice save. Yeah. What happened there, Henry?
I mean, the Boston just went to double team the man with the ball. Almost caused a turnover, but St. Joe's picked the ball back up, and then they were playing transitional offense. A wide open shot on the crease there, but Barnes, the goalie, just stops that right in his tracks. And now the ball's going Boston's way.
A great opportunity there for that St. Joe's offense. I'm pretty sure that was Torrin Eccleston who shot the wide open 8-yarder. Good save off stick hip. And now Boston drives down the right alley. They have the ball for the first time in the game. Roll dodge. Gets past the defender. Draws a slide. Looks to shoot. Shot. Score!
Oh!
Doing it all himself. That's number 8, Louis Perfetto.
Perfetto just putting him up and knocking him down. That was all a one-man team right there. Rolls around behind the net. Gets open. GLE, he's going to put that one away all day.
Yeah, we came to this game talking about how Perfetto was such an assist guy and always throwing assists to his teammates, 98 so far in his career, but he shows, ironically, he can do the whole thing himself, drives the length of the field as a midi, runs around the corner, and then, I mean, that's the stuff you see in youth.
Oh, yeah.
Clean face-off win there. Good stuff for Connor Calderon. As Boston University has another offensive chance. Ball stripped away. But a good job there to pick it back up. Number 11, Vince D'Alto, the team's leading scorer. And as we get back to our notes, D'Alto far and away the leading scorer. As driving to the net, getting wide open in front.
Oh!
What a move there. That's number 42, Jake Cates, who does an amazing job to just beat his guy. No one expected him to go on a pole like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets a wide open shot in the net.
Yeah,
Score.
He ends up diving across the crease and putting it away. Now BU leads.
Yeah, just like that, BU takes it back. Very fast-paced game. We're less than 5 minutes into this already. 2-1 for Boston University.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Jake Cates, not a guy we heard too much about coming to this one. He's, the graduate student. He's a midi, and he is from Germantown, Maryland.
And Boston wins the faceoff on a procedure, so they're got all the momentum now.
Yeah, Boston heavily in favor right now. This game fully in their swing. It's crazy how much happened in the first 5 minutes of this game.
I mean, yeah, they say lacrosse is a streaky game, but both teams have had their streaks, and it's just still going.
Yeah, dodging down the right alley. The BU sets their offense up now at X. It's the attackman, Louis Perfetto. He passes back. And now hung up behind the net. BU has a good chance here. Pass cutter. And that ball goes up in the air. No one sees it. Perfetto picks it back up. And gets double teamed. He's going to lose it. Gets knocked to the ground. They're not going to call that one a push.
Holy.
Yeah, the ball being lost in the middle. Perfetto picks it back up. Passes out to his teammate. Ball hits the ground. Chaos right now.
Bodies hit the floor. Physical lacrosse.
Definitely. In the right corner, I think we had 5 changes of possession in a couple of seconds.
Oh, yeah. Boston's going to slow it down now.
Yeah, as they dodge down the right alley, set up their offense with 60 seconds back on the shot clock. They roll back right. In the top. Step down shot. That one misses. Can't see who chased it down. They're going to give it to Boston. So a missile of a shot that just missed wide by number 66, James Corcoran. And now at X, ball's held by number 11, Vince D'Alto. So I was starting to get into Vince D'Alto. 7 goals and assists against Lafayette last year.
Oh, that's huge.
It's a crazy game as he rolls back to the net, gets space. Great save there. We get our first save coming in from the keeper for this St. Joe's team. It's Shane Ryan, 6'1 junior. He comes from Gainesville, Florida. Makes his first save of the game. Ball's launched all the way down the field to clear it against a 10-man. Wide open in front of the net. And he misses the chance. A lot going on right now.
Oh.
Looks like a penalty. We're going to get a trip. We'll get a little bit of time as some laundry hits the field right there.
Yeah, that was, again, just transition, unsettled offense, and bodies hit the floor and just tripped him up with a stick, and looks like St. Joe's are going to go on the man up.
Yeah, really good job by number 62, Carter Page, that top scorer for this St. Joe's team, to cause the penalty, and now they have a man up. So take me through what just happened there. We had that long clear there, Henry. For those who can't see it or missed it, I missed it even. What happened?
So the St. Joe's defense clears it down the field, long throw, and Boston simply just wasn't ready for it. St. Joe starts crashing into the goal, and Boston does everything they can to crash in and save it. They do, except they draw the flag, and so St. Joe's now with a chance, man up.
Yeah, and so often you see, as it's the preseason All-American Roy Meyer who drew the penalty, so many times you see teams try and set up their ride to squeeze into the middle of the field, but they're a great job to find an attackman as far as possible. That's a hard throw to pull off.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I don't know if you remember your Pythagorean theorem, Henry, but you go across the field like that, 60 yards plus some diagonal motion. I think that's probably a 70-plus yard pass.
Yeah, right on a dime, too.
As lacrosse players ourselves, I'll tell you, not exactly the easiest thing to do as St. Joe's gets the first man-up opportunity of the game as they pass it around. They hold it at X. They've got a 1-3-2 set up with their offense as they start to wheel around. Rotating with them, Boston. Shot!
Oh.
Bouncing as he got checked wide open in front, but it hit the top of the crossbar off the bounce. That was number 17, Mark Waters. And BU clears it over the line, goes back to St. Joe's as they set up their man up. 20 seconds killed off so far for BU.
Yeah, it was an excellent job by number 46, Dane DeGoller, to just kill time and almost get the ball back for Boston. St. Joe's comes back with it, but that penalty's half killed now.
Yeah, now they have the ball on the right side. GLE, pass to X. Always dangerous. Skip pass to the top, knocked down in front. Loose ground ball. A hard check to the ground. Great job there, and it's picked up by Boston University's number 77, Patrick Morrison, their strongest close defender. They get it to midfielder Tommy Jepson, who brings it over the line. And that'll effectively do it for our man-down advantage. Boston does a great job on defense. That one shot that went off the crossbar was really it they got.
Yeah, it nearly looked like it went in, and definitely didn't, though, just off the top crossbar. And Boston with the penalty kill. Now they got the ball in their attacking half.
Definitely. Now Boston sets up their offense. Number 23, Tommy Bork, drives down the left alleys, roll back to the middle. He passes back to the top. Back to Bork. Steps down. And he pulls it back out. Now at X. Moving across the side. BU driving up top. Shot. And that one missed extremely high. They've got backup, though, as Miles Lipton picks it back up. 23 seconds left as the shot did not touch anything, so it does not reset the shot clock. 15 on the shot clock. 10. BU's got to go. They start to set it up. The ball has to hit any part of the goal or the goalie, as they have 4 seconds left. I don't think they realize. And that'll be it. Didn't even realize. Bad awareness there from Boston University, and they turn it over with the shot clock violation. And it looked like an offsides. They're not going to call it. So Boston gets away with an offsides there.
Ha.
So 2-1 here with 5:30 left to play in this first quarter. Been a very eventful one, Henry.
Yeah, very eventful, but surprisingly not as many goals as I would have thought for how exciting it's been.
Yeah, we started off with a bunch of goals. We've gone 5 minutes without one. Now driving left. Pass, skip pass. Roll dodge, shot. That one hits another bar. St. Joe's has hit the repost today, but they pick it back up and score. That's number 62.
Carter
Who
Page.
else but Carter Page, the attackman, senior out of Peterborough, Ontario. He's a Canadian kid. He was coming into this game expected to be their top scorer, was their top scorer last year with those 47 goals. Loose ball, he picked it up after a shot. A third shot hit the crossbar.
Yeah, Anderson with the hitch and go. He takes the shot, doesn't go, but Carter Page to pick it up and put it away.
Yeah, definitely a little luck on their side there. I don't know. What do you think, Henry?
Nah, that was a very skillful play.
A little luck to get the ball to bounce right back to their stick, though.
Oh, flag's going to fall.
What are we going to get a flag for here?
I don't know. There was a procedure on the face-off. And
that's the college rule. I don't know if you know this.
too many procedures?
The third procedure gets a 30-second technical penalty. BU goes back on the man down as we're at 2-2 with 5 minutes in the first left. And that's a new rule as of a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it is. It's certainly, surprising to me. I knew it, but had honestly forgotten about it. And now St. Joe's is all the offense after the clear goal, and now they're going man up, looking to put another one back.
BU does have Roy Meyer, though, for this man down, which is they're all American, so always helpful to have your best players in. Obviously, one has to be in the box.
Not a good best player, the best player, the best LSM in the country.
One of them, definitely. There's a skip pass wide open in front. And I think that caught the foot of the goalie. Owen Barnes having a great day today. Is that? Yeah, Will Barnes, excuse me. Left side alley. Ball goes to the top. And St. Joe's moves through with it. Matt Bomer, he passes it back. Bomer at the top as BU gets the penalty back, and the penalty has been killed as they run back in instead of their normal defense.
Boston's 2 for 2 on the penalty kill.
Dodging on Morrison. He gets by him, tries to go for a shot. There was just no angle there. Really tight into the net. You saw the attempt. You saw the idea from Levi Anderson there to no avail.
Yeah, Will Barnes picks up another save.
And BU doesn't see a guy behind him on the clear.
Whoa.
Tripping a guy after, but bad clearing today from BU. That's their second failed one. Bad pass from St. Joe's, picked off by a defender running back in as this game is chaos.
This is ridiculous.
Usually you don't see this many turnovers on the collegiate level. It's starting to look more like a 8th grade game.
I mean, it is the first game of the season.
Yeah. As they turn it over, failure to advance the ball. They don't get it over in the 20 seconds. St. Joe's gets the ball back. Oh, we are in transition galore right now.
Yeah, let's see who comes away with it at the end of this.
And another flag as they have too many men on the field.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
You might as well go back, right?
And the coach runs all the way from the far end of the sideline all the way up to his box just to tell the player to get back in there.
Yeah, you might as well go back in there at this point. 7 men in on defense. There's going to be a penalty whenever BU gets this back. They've made as many mistakes on defense as you possibly could. Impressive to still be in this one.
Yeah, Boston now running with the free slide.
Skip pass, shot misses high, and that penalty will take effect. So another 30-second penalty. Is that the 4th one we've had today on BU?
The 3rd one, I believe. But BU's killed both of them already. Let's see if they can do it for the 3rd time.
Chaotic stuff here today. Boston going to have to play the penalty game again.
Yeah, I mean, that was a messy sequence of events. At least for the past minute, just been nonstop transition and flags and just not really what you want to see out of your first game of the season.
Absolutely not. Boston has shown that it's their first game of the season so far today. Still tied at 2-2, 3 minutes left. St. Joe's gets that 30-second man advantage. Skip pass through number 4, Matt Bomer. Bomer passes it wide open on the crease. What a save there from Will Barnes.
Will Barnes, a brick wall in the net.
Will Barnes showing in his first game after First game after waiting for such a long time. Showing why he got this job in the first place. Another missed pass from Boston University on the clear. Gets a wide open.
Will Barnes!
With one of the best saves I've ever seen. Oh, my.
Will Barnes on the ground and stops it from going between the pipes.
Wide open in front from 5 yards. Will Barnes dives to his right. He just made 2 spectacular saves.
Let's see if the defense can save him and get the ball across the field.
They've struggled all day. So Will Barnes comes in for Matt Garber, who played 5 years here at Boston, as BU takes a timeout after the chaos. Will Barnes standing on his head as you hear the crowd go crazy for him. But Matt Garber, a guy who played at Staples, right? 2018 grad.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Look where we are.
Matt Garber, Charlie Howard especially, he did huge things for Staples, bringing them to their first state championship. His name's down in the record books, and now he makes his return to the alma mater today.
Yeah, no, as I just look back through some of the stats that we have from last year, Matt Garber did an amazing job for this BU team. He led them to so many far ahead. What am I trying? I'm losing my words here. Led them to so many conference tournaments. Made it far in the NCAA tournament. Not stuff you see very often. Will Barnes having a great day. Living up to what Matt Garber did at the school.
Yeah, Boston University, I think their goalie game is secured at this point. They might need to figure out some other things, but I want to have a worry about who's in between the pipes at this point.
Yeah, I was talking with one of their coaches, and they said they've been lucky to not have to play the goalie game so much. They have been a D1 program for just about 12 years, and they've only gone through 4 goalies in that time.
That's certainly impressive and not a stat you hear a whole lot.
No, you don't see it very often. Garber was a 2018 grad out of Staples. He played, I think he started 3 years here, so Will Barnes sat patiently behind him this entire time. But the story of the day so far is the way he's played. As I'm just looking through what Will Barnes has, he's a junior, so he spent his first 3 years sitting behind Mr. Garber, Staples alum, 5'9", 155, and he's from South Riding, Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's showing up immensely in this first game and going to probably cement himself as the starter for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'm looking at their thing last year. He played just under 20 total minutes all of last season, while Garber played 817 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably garbage time or something right there, but Boston's going to take this one now coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, so we come back from the timeout. Still 2-2, 2 minutes left. Boston shot.
Holy!
Score! Driving right. A right side dodge on the run. What a shot there coming in from number 42, Jake Cates.
Look, Cates, that's 2 seconds out of the timeout. He goes, I'll put one on the board for you. Brings it up 3-2, BU.
Yeah, he beats St. Joe's goalie 5-hole. Shane Ryan definitely wants that one back, but what a shot.
What a shot. On the run, crossing over the top of the defense. On the run down the left-hand alley, and he'll put that one away.
Yeah, it's hard to recognize just how fast some of these guys are. These shots, in the 100 miles an hour, I assume that one had to be at least 95 miles an hour.
Yeah, that was fast.
As a goalie myself, I can tell you that that ball comes at you at a speed that's just insane. So beats the goalie there. Face-off ground ball. Again, looking like a youth game. It's been the theme of today.
But
after pushing around, BU takes possession, gets it back to Will Barnes. Barnes now has it. Fierce ride as another pass dropped. Boston University cannot clear the ball today. They're at like 30%. St. Joe's picks it back up, but this is insane.
This is ridiculous. Something to work on in practice, certainly.
Oh, my God, yeah. And they have numbers 3-on-4 for a second, but it looks like Roy Meyer makes it back in after the late substitution. St. Joe's sets up their offense. 3-2 Boston with a minute left to go in this first quarter. Dodging on Meyer. He gets some space at the top. St. Joe's sets up another alley dodge, driving to the goal. And that shot, very routine save there. Really poor percentage shot. Close into the net, but no angle from number 63, Torrin Eccleston. And Boston University gets that one back.
Will Barnes stops another one from going into the net, and Boston completes a clear.
Yeah, I'll say as a goalie, those ones look cooler than they are. From such a low angle, it's a really hard shot to make. You want a better shot selection if you're.
Hey, look, every save counts, especially in a game this close. Boston leads by 1.
Absolutely. Will Barnes has been the story, bailing out this Boston team that just cannot clear the ball today. As getting around a pick, he gets space inside. No look shot. Goes off the bar. That was our station ID. We apologize. But a shot just missed from Levi Anderson off the post. BU still holds it. Roll back dodge. That's number 2, Tyler Moore. He passes to X. From X, rolls back to the left. Pass over the middle with space. Shot. Tries to go low to low, and a nice save there. The second save, as that's the end of our quarter. The second save today for Shane Ryan.
Shane Ryan makes an amazing save to end the quarter.
Yeah, getting wide open inside. You don't want to go low to low there. You don't want to drop your stick. It makes it a lot easier for a goalie to see.
Definitely not. Both teams, Parnes, if you're both teams, what are you talking about in this huddle right here trying to change up?
You know, Boston University has to figure out the clear. It's absurd. It's stuff you know, as a member of the Staples High School lacrosse team, we talk about trying to be at 90% clearing the ball, and that's obviously a lofty goal. But to be at, what is this, maybe 30% for Boston is horrible.
Yeah, certainly something to work on. What about if you're St. Joe's?
St. Joe's needs to do a better job. Defensively, they need a better job picking up ground balls. I mean, they're getting some of the stops. They're getting the ball onto the ground, and BU is getting those second chances that you can't allow if you're trying to win a game like this.
Certainly, especially in the face-off circle, it becomes a little bit of a mess in there.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk a little bit about a guy who is not going to be playing too much today. Boston sophomore Charlie Howard, Staples alumni. He's the all-time leading goal scorer for the Staples High School team, obviously where this game is being played. So, Charlie, love to have you back. Very cool to see you back on this field, albeit in a different uniform.
Yeah, great to see him back. So I'm chatting up his brother, Ollie Howard, pregame. Ollie still plays on the team. He's a senior just like us.
Yeah, very interesting. As we get going with the second quarter, 3-2, Boston University. Really anyone's game at this point.
Definitely anybody's game. The game feels a lot more exciting than just 5 goals on the day.
Yeah, the story so far, as we've harped on a lot, is just the way Boston has been unable to clear the ball, taking penalties every second. It's, I think, 4 penalties in a quarter is atrocious. The fact that they're up 3-2 is some really impressive stuff.
I mean, you want to talk about impressive, let's talk about Will Barnes real quick before the face-off. He's saving Boston in the net.
What are we calling it, 7, 8 saves? We don't have a stat tracker in front of us, but I think if I had to guess, 7 or 8. Boston wins the face-off with a fast break. They choose not to pursue it. They pull the ball out. Now at the top, number 11. It's Vince D'Alto. Been pretty quiet so far today. I was expecting more out of him.
It's only been in 1 quarter.
Of course, dodging from high up down the right alley. Rolls back, fakes the spin, tight pass, hits the ground. That one rolls back to the outside where BU can safely pick it up. And now D'Alto, guarded by a short stick. This is what we want to see. He surely will dodge. BU tries to clear away. Help ready to come. D'Alto brings it to X. 14 minutes left in the second quarter. He splits back, right, left. Bunch of jab steps. D'Alto now has it at X. Drives right, shot. And that one hits the bar. How many posts have we heard today? Nothing but iron.
Boston retains possession off the rebound.
Yeah, and that's going to give them a new 60 seconds. 80-second shot clock as we reset to 60. D'Alto has it on the left side.
Yeah, he's going to want to take advantage of the shorty matchup. He's going to take him down all the way to GLE and through X. Try and hang him up on the goal.
Guarded by Gunnar Bogorowski. Pass up top. Ball hits the ground. D'Alto picks it up, goes behind the back. Little unnecessary there. Driving down the right. BU gets inside. Oh! Backhanded shot and the foul. Wow. Backhanded shot there.
That's an and 1 for Boston, and their
Is that
sideline
going to be a good goal?
erupts.
They call him in the crease?
That's a goal, I believe.
Wow. Some crazy theatrics there. Jake Cates went around the defender, backhanded, diving into the crease, and he gets pushed.
Dives across the crease, acrobatic, behind the back. That one goes in.
Yeah, that's going to wave off the penalty as in lacrosse. You don't get and one benefits unless it's a slash, but oh my God.
Yeah, how about that? What a goal. Boston leads 4-2.
Try to describe how that happened. It's kind of hard to see. He was a cluster of people. He gets out of it around a defender, dives with his backhand and reaches around the goalie.
Yeah.
Tucks it away. It's going to be a score. As a push in the back, very clear penalty. Boston picks it up. And that's an easy call. Boston takes their 5th penalty of the game.
Yeah, that was clear, really easy to see, and just frankly unnecessary. Boston's going to go man down.
Yeah, so we saw our first penalty come in earlier today from the St. Joe's team just about 2 minutes ago. Boston on their 6th.
Yeah, this is, certainly a storyline to follow, certainly something to work on in practice in the days after this, but so right now Boston's going to be on the penalty kill.
And I can tell you Will Barnes has to be livid with the way this team is putting him in such a position where he's got to play man down. Going to need some more outside saves, what you can hope from Will Barnes. Refs, yeah.
Refs are going to blow it dead, and I think they're just going to reset the man down.
Some sort of issue with the shot clock, it looked like.
Yeah, so the refs are going to just reset. New 80 seconds on the shot clock, and
yes,
St. Joe's is going to come back on the man-up opportunity.
The push with possession means they'll get a 30-second opportunity with this one. As they start, they've got to go fast. Ball at X, they move it quickly, going around the outside. Now at the top, Matt Bomer. Bomer moves it through. Bomer gets it back. Now up top, to the side. Good defense here. Boston shutting down any of these outside shot opportunities as they kill off the penalty just in time. And that's going to be a successful penalty kill. Boston University gets back in on defense. St. Joe's, not even a shot opportunity there. Double team. Good slide there, Boston University. The redodge. They get another slide. Very good rotations from this defense. Backhand pass over the middle. Score! Oh, my God. What is with this game?
This is ridiculous.
The backhand pass from number 8, Levi Anderson, to his teammate right in front of the net who had the easy finish.
Yeah, Levi starts to get double-teamed right around GLE. Backhand's right wide open on the crease. Will Barnes can't do anything about it. That one goes in.
Yeah, Mark Waters had a pretty simple finish right in front. How do you throw a backhand pass like that? We've seen some crazy stuff. I don't know if this is going to be a theme for this year, if players are just getting more skilled at lacrosse in general, but some of these plays today have been nothing short of incredible. As we get going with another face-off. Going to be an early start from St. Joe's. Boston picks it back up. So they still lead 4-3.
Yeah, Boston, I believe, winning the face-off game, and they certainly have all the momentum. Besides, obviously that electric goal, I still believe that Boston holds all the momentum as they hold the ball now.
I don't know about that. We've seen this game even out a little more as it starts to get a little darker here. The lights come on. It's nothing like the Paul Lane Field lights. As a football player myself, I can tell you they're great. Inside, Boston University holds it at X. Now up top, step down, shot, score from distance. Number 2, Thomas Niendrighaus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Thomas Niendrighaus.
That's nearly a 20-yard step down right there, and what a shot. That's nothing but net.
Oh, he stepped down, righty from the right alley, probably a little inside of the right alley. It's probably a 17-yard step down, put it away, stick side low.
Boston just putting a clinic on tonight.
Yeah, 5-3 as we have 11:42 left to play in this second quarter. As we're going to get set for another face-off, Boston, as we went on with this game, has done better and better. As we expected they'd win the face-off battle today. It's a big ground ball lost in the middle, picked up by the St. Joe's squad. LSM steps in. They're going to call a timeout with 11:27 left to play in this second quarter. Boston leads 5-3.
Yeah, Alex Keener gets the ground ball there. St. Joe's holds the possession, and they're going to call a timeout. Probably draw up a play here, try to get within striking distance. 5-3 the score.
Yeah, you haven't seen some of these plays today. I mean, I don't know what it is, but these backhands, the behind the back by D'Alto when he picked up the ball.
I mean, it's impressive. These players are certainly skilled, and they're putting on a highlight tape tonight. Both sides.
And we'll be joined by Coach K in a couple of minutes. He played defenseman at Penn and was a professional player, the leader of the Staples Lacrosse program, who obviously hosting today. So he's going to come on with about 8 minutes left in the second quarter. I think one of the things I'll ask him is if he thinks players have gotten better with their sticks. You think that's a redundant question?
I think it's a little redundant to ask, but we could ask if he likes it, if he likes the fundamentals of the flash.
Yeah. You want to ask him that one when we get there?
No.
All right, as we come out of this timeout, 11:27 left. St. Joe's is going to hold it. They had a little bit of some hectic offense before they called that timeout. Seemed like a pretty good decision there.
Yeah, I think both teams have kind of slowed down. Not as much transition offense. Now they're getting more into their set plays, really slowing things down. You know, first game of the season, maybe tough to get those nerves underway, but they're certainly starting to calm down now as St. Joe's is going to come out of the timeout.
As they drive over the top. St. Joe's holds it, looking for a right alley dodge. It's number 35, Griffin Mallory. He drives that right alley, gets some space, pass over the middle. Shot, and a nice stick side high save there. Number 62, Carter Page, put the shot on goal. Will Barnes did a great job to save that one. Very clean as they set up their very hectic clear.
Yeah, Will Barnes swallows it up.
And Morrison brings it over, the strong, close defender for this Boston University side. D'Alto now has it as BU successfully clears it. I haven't gotten to say that much today.
I think they might have figured their clear out, especially Will Barnes being lights out in the crease.
You'd hope by this point as D'Alto. He's guarded by number 40. Colin Sullivan seems to be the strongest defender for this St. Joe's side. He's been guarding D'Alto all day. A lot of cutting inside. BU gets it. D'Alto spins back. He falls to the ground. He gets jumped by 3 BU defenders. Great call.
Oh.
Timeout there on the BU side. Head coach Ryan Poley called timeout as he saw his player go down to the ground. Knew he was about to get jumped.
Yeah,
that's some great coaching.
Absolutely saved his player and saved the ball from getting turned over. Boston's going to look to up the score a little bit more when they return from the timeout. Barnes, I want to talk about the show out tonight. Fans from both sections showing out strong on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, a lot of the parents as well. Obviously, Boston, in the heart of Boston, BU.
Yep.
And then St. Joe's from Philly, so these fans travel.
Yeah, they travel or they got a lot of local spirit somehow. Either way, electric atmosphere in the stadium tonight.
Yeah, to have a college game here, as we're going to get Coach K on in just a couple minutes, but to have a college game in a high school stadium is something that's just so special.
It's so cool for the program, for the development of lacrosse, just for the face of the sport as a whole. I mean, something everybody can enjoy.
Yeah, in this timeout, you see the team split up by their offense and defense. What do you think's going on right now in that St. Joe's huddle as they try and regroup?
I mean, I think they just got to slow it down. They're playing Boston good. Nearly stole the ball away there before the timeout was called. Just really slow it down. I think they feel confident on their one-on-one matchups and no stupid mistakes, and Boston shouldn't get a shot off.
Yeah, they've been leaving number 46, Donnie Gallus, on an island with Vince D'Alto all day, and he's done a splendid job on him.
Yeah, he has really slowing him down, not letting too many shots get off.
For sure. So now starting in the left side in the front, that's going to be number 8, Louis Perfetto. Obviously, I don't know if he's had his assist yet today. He needs 2 more to crack 100 in the career. It's a big, big thing for BU today as he holds it in the back. Looks to find a pass. To get it around to the side. D'Alto, he has it. Passes it back to Perfetto. Perfetto tries to go backhand, and another backhand score over the shoulder. Wow, he tucked it in from the right side of the crease, tucked it right over the shoulder. A backhand goal. That's our third of the day.
That's incredible. I don't know if you're familiar with hockey, but that was a Michigan goal right there. If I've ever seen one, he runs over and celebrates with his teammates on the bench.
Wow, you just don't see stuff like that very often. How you go over the back?
I mean, he gets by his guy just by enough and gets enough space to really wrap the one around the crease and get it in.
Yeah, D'Alto, a special player there. Good help from Niedringhaus as well as the face-off goes down. You haven't seen too much out of the keeper, Shane Ryan, today. He's had a little bit of a rough day for St. Joe's so far.
Yes, certainly, and I know he's going to want that one back.
Definitely. Niedringhaus holds it at the top. He's got his shorty matchup. See if BU lets him take it. As they set up the offense. Now down to the corner. Number 8, Luis Perfetto. Perfetto to D'Alto.
Oh.
That pass missed off to the right. D'Alto could not grab it with the one hand.
Boston's just going to throw it away, and so St. Joe's now is going to come back on the attack.
You have to imagine if Boston didn't have this level of turnovers today.
I mean, certainly the score would be a whole lot higher.
Yeah. Did you see a little pump fake there? Number 45, Patrick Clemens.
Clear all the way across the field.
Yeah, you were about to say, would Patrick Clemens throw it down the field as he shoots it because BU or St. Joe's going to have the backup. Their clear strategy is just to chuck it all the way down the field. Don't you love that?
I mean, that's really something to see. Looks like Boston goes on a little bit of a 10-man, so the cage is wide open, and if you have the shot, you might as well take it, even though if that one was nearly a field goal.
Yeah, that's a hard one to pull off. But, with the backup, he's shooting at the goal, so it feels like a technicality. But
yeah,
if you do shoot the ball, even if it's from 70 yards away and you're closest to it,
you keep
guess
the ball.
What? You hold on to it.
St. Joe's keeps the ball now without even having to move across the field. They're attacking.
Now at the top. St. Joe's moves down the left alley. Rolling back right. That's a step-down shot. Number 63, stick-side save. Will Barnes makes it look easy.
Will Barnes eats it up, and Boston goes back on the clear.
Yeah, Torrin Eccleston tried a lefty step down. Didn't love that one. It's now getting pushed to the ground. Another turnover for Boston. This is comical at this point.
Yeah, he's triple teamed, and he just gives the ball up, and Boston needs to figure something out.
They're up 3 goals as a shot bounces, missing wide. St. Joe's retains possession, but Boston has 6 penalties, probably a dozen turnovers today. It's absolutely insane. As St. Joe's starts to set up their offense. And right the next dead ball, we're going to bring on Coach K of the Staples Lacrosse team. But for now, St. Joe's steps in. Holding it at X. Spinning back, Levi Anderson. He gets some space inside. Shot misses wide. As St. Joe's holds it in at X. And as St. Joe's starts to get their offense set up, we're joined alongside Coach K of the Staples Lacrosse team. As a shot missing high and the ball thrown away, looks like Boston is going to take that one. But Coach K, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk originally is about how this game came about. How do you get a college lacrosse game to come to Staples High School?
Yeah, so the coaches for Boston University reached out. They said they were looking for a neutral site game. Obviously, from Boston to Philly is a pretty long trip, but for both teams to come to Connecticut was pretty easy, and it was a no-brainer for us to host the game once we had that opportunity.
Yeah, that kind of exposure is really special. Staples, I've heard you talk, obviously. Henry and I both play for the team.
Yep.
Trying to build that national brand. Just talk a little bit about what that means to you.
Yeah, absolutely. From the day I got here to Staples, the focus was to make the records, to make Staples a household name across the country, and that people who are into lacrosse would know who we are. And I think the last couple of years we've kind of been on that trajectory, and I just look at today as another opportunity to create some exposure to college lacrosse fans who might not know our program, but to see a top 25 game on our field and to hear from our Staples students doing the broadcast, I think is pretty special.
Yeah, I'd agree for sure. The turnout here today is beautiful. St. Joe's just missed a couple of shots. They still hold it on offense. But, you know, you come into this thinking like, I've heard people all week be like, Staples hosting a lacrosse game between two college teams in Will Barnes. How rare is this?
There's a few neutral site games a year that are at high school campuses. I think Fairfield County, I think we are the number one public lacrosse conference in the country when you talk about high school, and I think that kind of shows with this game being here. And I know later this season, Bucknell and Harvard will play at Wilton. Which is pretty amazing that there's two neutral site games here in Connecticut. I think it speaks to
right next to each other.
Yeah, two towns right next to each other. I think it speaks to the strength of lacrosse in our area, the number of kids that are coming out of the FCIAC, coming out of Connecticut to go play at the next level. I think college coaches are looking at this area as a great place to have a neutral site and a place where you said there's a packed stands here with some of these guys are dreaming about being college lacrosse players someday.
Holy! A BU step down shot comes in. That's number 42, Jake Cates, who gets his second step down hammer with the right hand today. 7-3 BU with 5 minutes left in the first half. BU in total control. But, kind of switching it up here, we were talking about how you were a former professional lacrosse player. First, I want to ask how that affects you as a coach. Like, do you think that affects you at all, playing at such a high level?
Well, I think it gave me access to playing for some of the best coaches in the world, and it also gave me the opportunity to play against some pretty incredible players against some pretty incredible players. And the cool part about lacrosse, as things have progressed now, professional lacrosse players, a lot of them are college coaches. So there's a number of guys I played with in the pros and played against in the pros that are coaching college teams at this point, and some of those guys are, like Justin Turry, for example, at St. John's is a head coach, and he's about my age, and he was a teammate of mine in Rochester. So I think it gave me some access to unbelievable players, unbelievable coaching, and also a network into now guys that are college coaches moving up those ranks.
Yeah, no, 2 straight state championships for us. I've been lucky enough to be a part of both those teams in some capacity. I just wanted to ask you. As I'm losing my train of thought. But winning 2 straight state championships, how did we get here? I feel like, could you ever envision that as BU scores another goal?
That's a beautiful goal. A handful of beautiful ones already.
But is this the vision you had coming into it, the way that the last couple of years have gone?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I think right from the beginning, the goal was to win FCX and win states. Our conference tournament and then our state tournament. We've been fortunate enough to go the distance in states the last 2 years, and right from the beginning, that was the mindset, was to create a championship culture and do the hard work that's necessary to build that culture.
Yeah, I can tell you that being a part of that, it has been a ton of hard work here so far. I just have one more question for you, Coach. So this is completely random from what we were going with, but we've watched some of the craziest flashy plays today, behind the back with the stick in your hands. Behind the back with your stick in your hands, or the backhand shots. How much different is it from when you played? Was it like this? Yeah. St. Joseph's gets one on the board to make it 8-4 BU. A nice shot there.
Yeah, I think one of the cool parts is, when I was an elementary school player, middle school player, even into high school, you rarely did those kinds of things. It was kind of thought that it was flashy to go behind the back or backhand. And it was safer and more consistent, more reliable to do the regular normal plays. But over time, it's really, I think, it's really progressed where there are a time and a place to do those things, right? You've seen behind the backhand goals earlier today. That backhand play gives you a better shooting angle with your strong hand, right? And so seeing that actually can help you with the better play. And it's not a flashy play, it's the right play. I think more coaches, more players around the country are adapting to that, and you see it in every single game, even at the high school level.
Yeah, definitely. Probably painful for some coaches to have to accept it. I'm sure it's been a change for all of you.
Yeah, and I think the easy answer is if you see a kid practicing it, whether it's high school or college player, if they're practicing it, then you feel confident with them doing it in the game. If it's something that you only pull out in the game, you probably don't feel as confident in the player going to that. So, if the kid's willing to put in the work to practice his backhand shots, then I feel like he should be allowed to do those in the game because he's practiced them.
And from what I've seen in the past, a couple of people that I think we're both thinking of, that would be the nice way to put. You don't try stupid things, stupid things that you don't really do in practice. Or that's how you get taken out of games and the fun stuff. A lot going on here as we're at 8-4 still. Looks like
St. Joe's are going to go on the man up.
Yeah, penalty there. Boston University takes another penalty this game. Very sloppy. They're still up 8-4. All right, so, Henry, you got anything else?
No, you pretty much said it all, Barnes.
Yeah, Coach K, really cool to have you on. Really cool to do this here. This is some of the most special stuff I've ever seen. To have a college game at Staples High School is just incredible.
Absolutely. Thanks, boys, for doing this.
Thanks so much, for coming on, Coach. As we get back into this game, Henry, obviously a great interview there. I want to ask you, give me a little recap of what happened while we were having such a great talk with Coach K.
St. Joe's puts one on the board just now. They also got the penalty. Now they're man up. Boston, D'Alta hangs his man on the back of the goal, and he puts one away. So certainly exciting stuff, and certainly an exciting interview from Coach K as St. Joe's now looking to put one away while they're man up.
Yeah, Staples really building the national brand. A shot and a save almost trickles into the goal, but Will Barnes standing on his head today gets that left thigh again on it. That's going to be some bruises tomorrow.
Will Barnes just absolutely lights out in the cage today.
Yeah, Boston on that so hard man down clear. But they do get it over. So, 2 minutes left to play, 8-4 Boston. This is something special for sure. You haven't seen a team play such bad lacrosse and still have a 4-goal lead. It's really rare.
There's just something special in the air at Pauline Field tonight.
Definitely. Maybe the return of Charlie Howard, the ghost of Matt Garber, something like that. Two Staples legends.
And Boston kills another penalty.
And now they get to play some real offense. Step down, shot, and a nice clean save there. Definitely good for Shane.
That one's swallowed up by Shane Ryan.
Yeah, good. He hasn't had his best day. We're going to get a hold on St. Joe, so that ball goes right back to Boston. BU at the top left. Minute 45 left in this second quarter. Looks like St. Joe's dropped into some sort of zone defense.
Yeah, St. Joe's maybe trying to switch things up after conceding 8 goals.
Yeah, cutter inside, goes to the ground. No whistle. Picked up by Shane Ryan. Okay, 2 minutes left. Actually, less than that. 8-4 BU. So I wanted to ask you, Henry, what does St. Joe's need to do to get back into this game?
They simply got to, as they give up the ball and pick it back up there, they simply got to take more opportunities and just cannot. They really got to take advantage of their man-up opportunities. Boston's given them so many opportunities, and Boston's killed it nearly every time or every single time. They really just had to take the most advantage of their opportunities and put the ball in the back of the net. They're doing everything right. They've held the ball nearly the same amount of time as Boston has, just simply haven't gotten the shots off or haven't put them away. Yeah,
this BU man down has been incredible today. Absolutely incredible. It would be the only way to describe it.
Yeah, certainly the face of BU at this point, along with, of course, goalie Will Barnes.
For sure. St. Joe's looking like they're going to hold for the last shot here. About a 5-second difference between the game and shot clocks. We got 15 left of the shot clock, 20 seconds left in the game. Going to get one last shot off here from St. Joe's. Driving down the right alley. It's number 17, Mark Waters. Waters passes it around. Wrap-around shot, easy save there. As it gets chucked down, Will Barnes has a fantastic half. And some sort of hold. St. Joe's going to get it with a second left. Yeah. That's going to basically do it for our first half. 1 second left. So, barring something crazy, we're going to go into this half with a BU 8-4 lead.
Officials taking a Long time to end this half with just a second left.
Is that going to be a timeout? Yeah.
Are they going to try to take a shot here?
Yeah, they're going to try and set up some sort of cutting play. There's literally a second left.
I don't know if you could even get the shot down to a cutter in time for that, but down 8-4, I mean, St. Joe's going to try everything they can to lower this lead and get certainly some crazy momentum going into halftime if this one went in the back of the net.
Yeah, some might call this overkill. I'm going to call it overkill.
Yeah, I think if you're Boston, you're really not worried. Just don't be dumb, and a freak accident's not going to happen. It's not going to end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, no, interesting with lacrosse rules. Unlike hockey, more like basketball, the ball has to just be out of the stick to count. I do not think it has to cross the line.
No, it just cannot be held during when time expires. So there is a chance here, but, I mean, certainly it would be impressive, and if anything, it could be the craziest play we've seen today, which would definitely be saying
Say
a whole
something,
lot.
yeah. A fun game so far. Take me through how some of these goals were scored. I want to know really how we got here, Henry, and a little recap for our viewers.
I mean, Boston, they've taken a lot of step downs, really from far outside, 15 to 20-yard step downs. They've just let them fly, and they got cannons for arms, so those are going all day. And then, of course, going around the crease, specifically D'Alto, he's been going around the crease and getting it done. A couple backhand, a couple flashy goals.
Vince D'Alto has had a really strong day for this team so far.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gotten those assists that he's wanted now. It's 1 second left on the clock, and we're going to see what St. Joe's can do here.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh!
Are they going to get that?
He did it!
Does that count? Oh, my God, they cut to their goal and scored with 1 second left. Are they going to count it?
The refs are going to discuss, but St. Joe's...
It doesn't seem possible.
Their
To
player-
throw it and catch it with 1 second.
At GLE, passes the ball to a man on the crease. He puts it in the back of the net. And certainly
No goal.
No goal.
Yeah. Because it seems, in basketball, you got the 0.3 second rule where if there's 0.3 seconds left, you can't catch and shoot because they're just saying it's physically impossible. To throw it to a teammate and catch it and then score takes more than a second.
I mean, look, it certainly seems impossible, but I saw that goal go in before I heard the buzzer, and that was something incredible.
The fact that they even got a shot off with a score is absolutely insane.
The fact that it even went in is just insane, even if it doesn't count. So, St. Joe's might want that one back as both teams head to the locker rooms now. Certainly an electric half, and it's going to be a show from here on out as the game finishes.
Yeah, we have an 8-4 lead for Boston University. They've come out strong. See if St. Joe's can get back into this one. Boston in charge. 8-4 is our score. We'll take a little halftime break and be back in just about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm Aiden Parnes, joined alongside Henry Manning. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back into the studios of WPT 90.3 FM, live from Paul Lane Field. I'm Aiden Parnes, joined alongside Henry Manning. Henry, here we have two college elite top 20 programs playing. Boston University taking advantage in that first half. 8-4 is the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's certainly been a game. There's a bunch of things to talk about. I think the biggest thing, though, is the penalties. Boston has had so many penalties, and St. Joe's simply has not been able to capitalize on that. Boston's gone nearly 100% on the penalty kill, maybe letting up one. So Boston really taking advantage of that. But if St. Joe's had all those penalties, they certainly would have tied this game up. It's 8-4 now with just the second half left to play. It's going to be an exciting one for sure. Way to open the season.
Oh, yeah. Very rare that you see that many penalties in a lead like this. So we're saying that this game is the absolute inverse today. Other than that, though, Boston in the lead, they just did a great job on their shots. To be honest, the shot placement was insane.
Yeah, they've really taken advantage and capitalized on their shots and their shot selection. Certainly big things to come in the second half.
Definitely. As we start to face off, number 6, Connor Calderon has had a very up-and-down day for this BU team. He got the first penalty, actually, with his third face-off violation to start there. So that wasn't the best for BU, but he loses that one clean. And number 7 for St. Joe's, Gavin Ty, does a good job. We didn't expect him to be their face-off guy. Might have been a last-second adjustment. Might have been something else, but now St. Joe's sets up their offense.
St. Joe's now looking to slow things down, really capitalize. Every possession matters here for them. Trying to crawl back from 4 goals down and take the lead.
But if you know lacrosse, you know this game is far from over.
Oh, definitely. 4 goals can happen like that.
St. Joe's at the top. It's Matt Bomer. He drives right, draws 2 slides. Going through defender, step down shot, score! Off stick low there. A great job from number 63. That's Torn Eccleston, who had a rough first half, coming in with a great play there.
Yeah, but he'll make advantage of it. Eccleston scores not even a minute in to the second half.
That's just a really impressive way to go through a defender. Through contact, he puts it in store.
Yeah, really elite shot placement there as Boston's lead falls to just 3.
14-19 left to play in this third quarter.
Procedure on Boston, so St. Joe's going to have the ball now.
Yeah, it's a lot of procedures today. I don't know whether it's going early, whether it's lining up incorrectly. Assume it's going early.
It's a little bit of the first game nerves.
Something like that. He had a pretty strong season last year, and Calderon did. St. Joe's lost an All-American at the X, so definitely big shoes to fill there. Now at the top. Top right, going to set up a dodge. They'll be attacking number 9, Tommy Jepson, as he forces them to pass it away. Now at the top. Dodging right, spinning back. Passing it off. That's number 52. As he shoots and misses wide. It's a good chance there for number 52, Colin Reich.
Yeah, he's going to pull the trigger from about 15 yards out, and that one's not going to go.
Yeah, no, Reich doing everything there. Or that might have been Carter Page. No, it's Connor Reich. Now at the top. Cutting back from the X. Ball goes out. Goalie out of the cage. Will Barnes throws a bounce pass to his teammate. Picks it up. He's double-teamed. It's a long pull being double-teamed. That's scary.
Boston's certainly in trouble now on the clear, something they haven't done well at all today.
Yeah, they've struggled. Done a little better as of recently in the game as they do successfully clear that one. But to start this one, abysmal in the clear, abysmal on the penalty front. They still lead 8-5, though, as they get a successful clear there. So Boston makes their subs for their offense. Now holding at the top. Dodging down the right alley. Throws it up. D'Alto throws it through. Now at the X. Ball was lost on the split dodge. Didn't even look like he got checked there.
It just popped out on the dodge.
Yeah, Luis Perfetto, a rare mistake there.
St. Joe's are going to look for the clear.
Perfetto comes in this game. Has he gotten any assists yet?
I don't believe so. He has scored, but that doesn't count as an assist.
And now,
Oh!
wow! A long pass all the way from the midfield. St. Joe's throws a 50-yard bomb to a guy wide open, cutting in front of the net. He catches, scores on the empty net. This 10-man ride for BU has not gone great. And just like that, St. Joe's lead is cut, or the Boston lead is cut down to 2. St. Joe's starts off this half with a bang.
Yeah, that one, Boston on the 10-man ride. Goalie's out of the crease, so St. Joe's fires the ball down, and that's Eccleston, I believe, on the crease. He fires in. He's got both goals this quarter. Takes the lead down to just 2.
Yeah, Eccleston starting this half nice and strong. Ball goes down. BU picks it back up. Able to lob it back to the goalie. A clean face-off win. BU. This ever-dangerous clear. Swim move. Lucky stuff there. He gets sandwiched in between 4 defenders. Wanting a flag, they don't get it.
And his
Knocked
stick comes
to the
out.
ground. Oh, my God. Now in the middle, D'Alto. D'Alto picked it back up. BU has it. He throws it down. A wide open. BU. Wide open in front. Score!
Oh, my. Transition.
And that one started with D'Alto. The goal's going to come in from number 8, Louis Perfetto. But D'Alto gets sandwiched in between 3 defenders as he gets up gingerly. D'Alto gets it to his teammate, Brendan Kelly, who gets a 2-on-0 with the goalie, passes it off to his team, to Louis Perfetto, and he finishes off the wide-open crease dunk. Crazy transition there.
Yeah, look, I saw Shane Ryan setting up for it on the transition, 2-on-0, just him in the crease, and just wasn't really enough time for him to sit up there and wide open, just 5 yards out. That's a tough goal to save.
Yeah, that's 3 goals now in the first 3.5 minutes.
And the physical game is multiple bodies hit the floor and tons of turnovers.
Yeah, St. Joe's pressed up too much to try and put some bodies on the floor, pick up that ground ball, and when BU did get it, it was game over for them. Transition goal for BU. Now they held it at the top. It's number 66, James Corcoran. Corcoran rolls back to D'Alto. D'Alto shoots, fading away, ill-advised shot. Misses wide, but BU's going to hold on to it.
Yeah, he was fading away from the top of the box. Looked almost like he closed his eyes and just let it fly. That one doesn't go, but Boston will retain possession.
That was a prayer of a shot. Now at the top, Corcoran. He gets a pick. Throws it back, spins around. Vince D'Alto gets picked up by a short stick. Pass in the middle, that's way too much traffic. D'Alto tried something crazy there. They're going to get bailed out with a push call on the crease.
Yeah,
BU holds on to it.
Now it's picked up by Ryan Bradley, but the push call overturns it, and Boston's going to keep it.
Now Boston has it. That's Thomas Niederhaus. He goes around the pick. Passes to X. Perfetto. Still looking for some of those assists. Close to his 100th. Bounce pass. Good use of the body there by number 7, Miles Lipton. Saves that one from going out of bounds. BU sets up. Vince D'Alto shot. Blocked. Ow.
Yeah, the body block, putting it all on the line there. St. Joe's going to carry it up.
Yeah, all on the line for Michael Gachen. He does a great job to just get in front of that shot, to look at hit him right in the gut. You see him hop off the field a little bit.
Yeah,
Did not look fun.
He got the turnover in the clear, and now St. Joe's is attacking, looking to lower the lead.
Definitely. They hold it. The top center. As they set up their offense, we cross the 10-minute mark left in this third quarter. BU leads 9-6. St. Joe's gets some offensive traction as they get into one of their sets.
And St. Joe's going to bring a pole onto the field and then sub him off. That was something strange.
It's because they might have had a chance to get an advantage out of it. Looked like a little set thing to sub off and pull the pole in from the middle of the field to try and get some space.
Yeah.
It makes sense a little bit, but
Certainly.
now at X. St. Joe's, guarded by 2 defenders, tries to go under, but that one goes off a player. Will Barnes chases it out of bounds. Great play to chase it down. They're going to get possession off the end line.
Yeah.
BU.
The low to high shot doesn't go, and Will Barnes is going to get it as it goes out of bounds.
Looked like he tried to shoot it through a crowd of people, and it got knocked to the ground. Very low percentage shot there.
Boston's clear, still in trouble.
You're going through everyone. You don't want to do that as
Now
a pull.
it's transition O.
Now it's a 2-on-1. Getting space in front. Ball goes down. Shot. Missing high. He goes low to high right in front of the net and pulls it. How do you miss that? And standing over Morrison, as I got caught in the game a little bit, Patrick Morrison did a little extracurriculars after to stand over.
Looks like he got hung up into just getting up in a tangle.
He looked like it was a little more than that, but he gets away with it. It'll be used Jimmy O'Connell. They pass it over to the top. Oh, Jake Cates gets knocked to the ground. He's the one who had those crazy goals earlier. And he's going to have to drop back in on D. St. Joe's takes it. Push it with a little bit of pace. Gets knocked around. Pass to the side. And, would have been a very simple shot and score there. But they couldn't pull it off. And then on the end line, BU saves it. Morrison has it in the middle.
St. Joe's with the opportunity to score, and it doesn't go off the failed pass.
Simple failed pass, and
they
Morrison
throw it away.
Morrison just sails a long pass.
Boston just not taking advantage of their opportunities, and St. Joe's going to have an opportunity to attack now.
Failed clear after failed clear so far today. 7:30 left as we're halfway through this third quarter. 9-6, BU still leads. Ball's up top. It's Matt Bomer. Bomer dodges left, down the alley side. He rolls back after drawing the slide up to the top. A lot of roll dodges we've been seeing today. It's a college preferred move. A quick shot.
Oh!
And then a hard hit going to the ground. Morrison. And looks like there's going to be a flag.
Yeah, this is a physical game.
It's a retaliation by Morrison as he gets the flag. He got knocked to the ground, got up, and just slapped for no reason.
Yeah, physical play style from both these teams out here tonight.
And guess what? I feel like I say it every other second, but what did BU do?
Oh, drew the flag.
Laundry goes on the field. St. Joe's gets another man-up opportunity. Have they scored on one yet?
I don't believe so. Although BU does keep drawing the flags, I think they're perfect on the penalty kill, so we'll see if that changes on this possession.
And that in itself is actually absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Taking it in, that's going to be number 4, Matt Bomer. Bomer passes it around. He gets it back to X. Into the middle. Shot. Score.
Oh.
Finally, they get one. A nice pass from X and
Carter Page.
Yep, Page.
Fakes high, goes low, and gets it right past the goalie. That one's going to go in the net.
Definitely expected more out of Page today, but
he's got a couple.
You know, expected him as the leading goal scorer to take, the initiative in the offense. He hasn't really done any of the dodging or any of the setup, but he gets a nice pass and finish inside on the crease. 9-7 BU leads.
Yeah, I mean, St. Joe's certainly getting closer, but I don't think they've capitalized on all the opportunities they've wanted to. Certainly going to be a close game heading into the fourth quarter.
And going early, that's the St. Joe's face-off man.
Another procedure.
Gavin Ty. He gets a procedure call. Moving down the field, Brendan Kelly. As BU sets up their offense, we cross the 6-minute left to play mark in the third quarter. Cutting right with a little bit of space. BU gets their offense going from X. Got his man hung up on the net. That's number 66, James Corcoran. Oh. Corcoran tries to fire a pass, but it flings up into the air. Oh, and it'll go over. It'll be a push. St. Joe, the ball did go over, but they're going to call a push on St. Joe's. Reset that shot clock all the way up. And BU gets the ball back. A mistake there from number 63. Torrin Eccleston, the attackman for St. Joe's, squandering a potential possession.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't give those up. The attackman just hit the stick of the BU defender, so it did go over, but the push call is going to revert that, and now Boston has a bunch more time to kill.
BU at the top. Bull dodge. Shot. That's a very hard shot from his backhand, high to low. Easy to save there. That's Thomas Niedringhaus, who tried a little too much there. On the side. Pass across, skip pass, and that was a beauty all the way across, and that's going to be a free goal. Passing the skip all the way from the 30-yard line down to the side of the net. That one's going to be finished off easily for the score. Did you catch the number on there? I think that's David. That might be Carter Page that finished that one off.
I believe
Page gets another one.
Carter Page. And I want to say Shane Ryan fires up his bench on the clear, and then they celebrate together as the goal goes. St. John's within one.
Yeah, just like that. This is a game again. 9-8.
Yeah, it was Carter Page on the goal there, so I believe it's a hat trick for him in Paul Lane Field.
Just what we expected from Page. Crucial face-off here, as with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, BU leads 9-8. Clean win for St. Joe's. They're going to get a fast break out of this one.
Oh.
Gets his stick in there, and it goes to the ground. A hard hit. BU picks it back up. Hit again. Ball goes down in the middle.
And there's some
There's a little
extracurriculars
fight.
happening.
Now
on
the
the
teams
field.
start to get into it. Could we see a flag? These teams are fighting.
Fans are saying let him fight.
You're hearing some of the... Yeah, that was our station ID. We apologize, but a fight in the middle of the field slowed down easily. But BU is going to get possession, and the St. Joe's faithful right in front of us are not happy about it.
Yeah, St. Joe's bringing the ball down, and Trey Brown does an excellent job with his stick in his body to stop the fast break and then cause a turnover, and then just some extracurriculars as both teams get into it, and Boston now on the attack.
Yeah. Boston. Rollback shot, missing just wide. Tommy Bork. BU retains possession. That's Louis Perfetto. Now at the top. Get it to the right wing. Back to the top center. 42. Oh, another hammer. That's the third of the day. Jake Cates is having himself a legacy game today as he has another outside shot hammer that beats the goalie right above his head.
Yeah, I don't know if he's taking a shot inside 10, 15 yards. It's just a step down after step down from range, and that one finds its way into the back of the net. What a shot.
He has a rocket. That's his third time where he just took an outside shot and just absolutely beat Shane Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, give him room and space, and you'll take every advantage. Something to learn for St. Joe's as their lead grows to 2.
We're at 10-8 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Seemingly high-scoring game, I'd say.
Yeah, decently high-scoring game.
BU. D'Alto. He passes it off. Now Bork. Back to D'Alto. He's got it on the left wing. Takes it down to the side, wide open in front, and he dribbles it in the goal. They're going to call that one a goal.
Oh, my
D'Alto
gosh.
got hit hard, so the ball fell to the ground, and it just kind of rolled past Shane Ryan, who was looking for it up high.
Yeah, Shane Ryan turns around, tries to claw it out of the goal, but the refs will say that gets past the line on that one, and so
It definitely did.
yeah, Boston gets a goal.
Boston gets a very lucky one there. Great move by D'Alto to get himself into that space, but when he got hit, the ball kind of just fell to the ground, and it rolled into the goal, luckily.
Hey, look, it's a goal just the same. Boston leads 11-8.
Yeah. D'Alto gets a nice one there. He's going to score. 11-8. Pass in the middle. Ball goes to the ground. It's picked up. Connor Page. Page gets it checked. Picked up by BU. Ball goes out. Tipped off of St. Joe's. BU's going to get to clear this one. St. Joe's sloppy with the ball in this third quarter. Started off with those 2 goals and then quickly went back to their Strategy of throwing it away. Shot all the way from the other side against that 10-man ride of St. Joe's. It missed the wide open net. Vince D'Alto fakes the shot. Tries to throw a backhand pass. Into the middle. There's too many people there.
And the ref...
It looked like a hold. They're going to call... Okay, the refs definitely giving BU some close calls today. But they called a hold on the man trying to catch the pass. That pass was intended for number 3, Brendan Kelly, and he got held up by St. Joe's defender. BU gets awarded the ball. Now at the top, spinning back. Tommy Bork.
Oh.
Wide open inside. He finds a teammate. Jimmy Core had a good shot from about 7 yards. He missed right.
Jimmy Core wide open. 1-0 with the goalie, basically, and he just sails that one away.
Yeah, missing that one to the right. That's why coaches tell you not to go sidearm.
Yeah.
To Alto. Lefty shot. Low. Smothered by Shane Ryan. And a diving effort from D'Alto is not enough to get closest. St. Joe's gets the ball. Now in the back. St. Joe's successful clear. They're going to slow it down. They don't have numbers. Set up the offense.
St. Joe's now looking to make the most of their attack and possession.
Number 28, Jesse Jason, passes it off. To the top right moves William King. King sets up his dodge. Dodges back to the middle. Gets picked up by Shorty. Now he has space. Cuts back. A spin move. Passes to a teammate all the way on the goal line. His shot, no angle. But St. Joe's keeps possession. Great pass there.
Great pass. Really getting it done, and St. Joe's is going to take this one back.
Strong offensive possession so far. Will King. He sends it over as a shot, missing wide. That came in from Jack McGorry.
And McGorry runs right by his guy in the slide. He's a wide open shot, but he's falling forward and can't get it to go.
Now on the right side, St. Joe's. Right back to the top, Will King. Cuts left. Sends it to McGorry. McGorry, one more. Great passing. Ball movement here from St. Joe's. A double team. Pass into the middle. A good check. Ball hits the ground. Pick back up. St. Joe's.
And the whistle's going to blow, and it's going to go Boston's way.
Was that a shot clock violation, it looked like? Might have been a substitution error. Either way, a really bad pass from Boston University. They almost gave up another defensive turnover.
Boston runs into 4 guys.
Sounds like the rest of this day, they finally clear it after Will Barnes threw another close pass, but this one went through. Vince D'Alto with a minute left in the third. 11-8 is our score. At the top, Thomas Niedringhaus.
Boston's going to slow it down, looking possibly for a last shot.
Yep. 15-second difference between shot and game clocks. James Corcoran brings it down the left alley. Looking like they're going to try and hold it as long as they can.
Yeah, 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Boston doesn't seem eager to take a shot right now.
Not at all. In the back, Luis Perfetto still needs those assists. I don't think he's gotten them yet.
I don't believe so either. He does have a couple goals, though, as Boston almost throws it away.
Now 15 seconds left. At the top, James Corcoran. Corcoran. Now D'Alto. Back to Corcoran. Corcoran cuts right.
Trips
gets
and
knocked
falls
to
over.
the ground. 1 second left on the shot clock. They're not going to get a shot off. Ball goes down in the middle with 13 seconds left. St. Joe's going to have one last chance to push it up.
St. Joe's.
12 seconds left. Now 8, 7. We count down from 5. Going to be a long-range shot. Pass over the middle. Finds no one. That'll do it for the third quarter. 11-8 Boston University.
Yeah, both teams take some shots. Both teams move up. But, I mean, still St. Joseph's nowhere close to taking this lead. Everyone they put in, Boston puts one in too. So, big fourth quarter coming up. Both teams got to make some moves if they really want to secure this game. Certainly anybody's game as we go into the fourth. Barnes?
Yeah, BU did a good job. St. Joe's did a good job. They cut the lead down by 1. didn't end that quarter very well. They had a strong start, kind of fizzled out, and now with one more 15-minute quarter left, they're going to have to figure their stuff out if they want to win this one.
Yeah, certainly an exciting season opener, though. Both teams, some good things and some bad things. Certainly some stuff to work on in practice before their next game.
Oh, you can totally tell that these are two teams that are playing their first game. Interesting they play their first game at a neutral site, right?
Yeah, it is, but, I mean, you know, the schedule just shakes out the way the schedule shakes out, and so both teams will play at Staples. Certainly an exciting opportunity for the fans at Westport and Fairfield County, and certainly towns all over the area.
Especially in this cold, to see a turnout like this, it's very impressive. You know, as I just look at it right now, you look out, you see Boston and St. Joe's fans, obviously, but you see a lot of Staples kids, people I recognize, coming out to watch a good lacrosse game. Something to be appreciated in that for sure.
Absolutely. The kids, the young guns who are going to hopefully be in the same position that these players are tonight in the future coming out. I mean, it's a Tuesday night.
36 degrees on a Tuesday night. This is some turnout.
Absolutely. Exciting stuff.
Definitely. We get going here in the fourth quarter, 11-8. Just about 5 seconds out from the face-off. Here we go.
If you've got anything left, now's the time to give it up. Just a quarter left.
NCAA obviously recently changed those face-off rules to force them to stand up. No more knee down on the ground. Definitely speeds up the face-off.
Definitely.
And some sort of call. They're looking for it. We're going to get a timeout from St. Joe's before anything happens. They want to just secure the possession after the way they've thrown the ball away today. I'd have to agree.
I would have to agree, too. I mean, you know, you come out of the quarter timeout, but just securing possession, drawing a play up real quick, certainly cannot hurt you, especially with just one quarter left. You got nothing left to lose at this point.
No, not at all. Down 3 goals. Should St. Joe's switch it up a little bit, try and move it more in transition, or do you think these offensive sets are going to continue to get them some goals?
I mean, what they've been doing is it's been working. I think they just need to take advantage more of their opportunities. They, sail the ball away every once in a while, and the transitions going riding to clearing to riding, just really securing the ball, certainly giving some up, and then just taking advantage of the man-up opportunities. BU gone perfect on that penalty kill so far tonight.
I think there was one. We just saw one in that last quarter. Either way.
Oh, that's right. But either way, just certainly had so many man-up opportunities.
I take an 89. What is it? So we're calling it 9.
Yeah, 89% about.
About 89% on the man down is the best ever.
Yeah, that's certainly admirable from Boston.
Yeah, if you could keep that up. Obviously, impossible to keep up for a whole season. If you did, you'd be the best man down team in the history of the sport.
Absolutely. What's not admirable is how many times the flags have hit the field, but that's another story.
Yeah, Roy Meyer is going to take the point here. They're going to put him on number 4, Matt Bomer, seeming to be the point man for this offense. Alto, Roy Meyer is the preseason All-American as a graduate for this team, as BU takes back possession on an out-of-bounds call. But BU, I talked to the coaches before the game. They harped on how many graduates they have and how strong their graduate class is. It's the bulk of their best players.
Absolutely.
Are fifth years.
It just
as
flags fly.
Flag goes down as taking one to the head. That was number 88, Brian Garrity. And with that, BU gets a free chance on offense. When St. Joe's does get possession of this one, it'll go right back to BU.
Yeah, certainly not what you wanted to do if you're St. Joe's. Definitely not going to make your chance on the lead any easier.
As we call it, the laundry on the field. Get the little banana sitting right there.
Yeah.
BU taking their time. They have no incentive to hurry. They're up 3 goals. Obviously, the shot clock going to force them to make a move at some point, but might as well take as much time off that as they can. D'Alto drives left. He gets pushed off. Can't get a shot off. He has it at X. 15 seconds left. Ball gets knocked. It'll go out of bounds. and that'll be our penalty call. BU gets its second man-up opportunity of the game against St. Joe's 9.
Yeah, this certainly a discrepancy here in the amount of penalties on each team.
Do you think this has anything to do with the way the refs are calling it? Obviously, recently, the last couple of minutes of this game, the St. Joe's fans have been upset with the way that the refs are kind of calling a lot of tiki-tack fouls in favor of BU. Do you think that the refs had anything to do with the man-down stuff? Or
No, I'm going to disagree with the fans here. I think it's been a pretty fairly called game, and just St. Joe's has the fouls have been pretty fair.
Yeah. A shot there coming in from Louis Perfetto. They let him get really deep in there. 12-yard step down. St. Joe's didn't come to contest, but he just missed. I'd agree that it's been pretty fairly called. I mean, the penalties that have been on BU have been penalties.
Yeah, I don't think, and I think even the extracurriculars on the field, I don't think that was necessarily in BU's favor.
Perfetto tries to find a pass over the middle. The ball gets tipped up, and Shane Ryan, the goalie, picks it up. Now the ever-interesting defensive man-down clear. Usually try and just give it to a guy and hope he can run. Fifth-grade style.
That's exactly what St. Joe's does, is they get the ball across the field.
Yeah, so looking ahead for the team that's hosting this game, Staples starting their season in about 2 months. Do you think it's interesting how college teams start in early February and high school won't stop till the beginning of April?
Yeah, they certainly start a lot earlier than we do. I got to say, I'm glad that we start later. It's not as cold out, but
Oh, for sure.
as a college lacrosse fan, it's certainly better for me. More time to watch the games.
Absolutely. Now at the top. Dodging down the right alley. It's number 63, Torrin Eckelson. He passes it across. Shot. Easy save there. Will Barnes does a good job after a left alley dodge came in from Matt Bomer. Will Barnes hasn't had to do much in this second half, but that first half from Will Barnes was spectacular.
Oh, yeah, just flashy and flawless from Will Barnes, and he gets it done in the net.
Absolutely. That 8-4 lead had a lot to do with the way he was saving the ball.
Definitely.
Now dodging down the right alley. It's number 2, Thomas Nedringhouse. He loses the ball, goes right back to Brendan Kelly. Kelly up to Nedringhouse. Now Perfetto. Perfetto has a short stick on him. Still looking for those assists out of Perfetto. Hasn't gotten them yet. Perfetto passes it, but his pass was knocked down. A great play there to kick it forward. That's St. Joe's LSM number 60, Levi Verk. Levi stays in on offense. He's going to get a step down. Shoots it, but he loses the ball before he can get that shot off. Ball down in the middle.
Holy!
St. Joe's picked it up as some push-ups are being done.
The putbacker.
Yeah. The ball was lost in the middle, picked up by a St. Joe's attackman, and he was able to just shoot a low-to-low as...
Yeah, falling to the ground, and that one finds the back of the net. I was going to comment on the LSM should not have held the ball that long and should have taken the ball when he was right in the middle of the crease and taken that shot, because certainly looked like a turnover, but then St. Joe's finds the ball and finds a way to put it in the back of the net. And
yeah, Barnes ran out to try and pick up that ball, and Levi Anderson picked it up as Barnes was running back. He was very out of position.
Yeah, beat him back to it.
And we're going to get an early call again. That might be 5 early calls on BU as St. Joe's gets moving fast. Ball goes down to the ground, picked up by Morrison. Morrison leads out the break for BU. Looks like a slow break, 5-on-4. Stepping down, shot, score!
Holy, what a
Wow!
rocket!
A rocket coming in from midfielder Charlie Huntley.
Huntley on the slow break takes a step down. He gets it to go.
15-yard step down. Huntley more of a defensive guy. You haven't seen him in on any of the offensive sets, but, you know, they're lacrosse players on the transition. Getting a shot like that off, beating the goalie just outside of the left arm. Good shot placement.
Yeah, he's willing to put it up just the same, and St. Joe's fires one up. Boston takes one too.
Very strong power there.
Lead stays at 3 with Boston.
12-9 with 10:26 left to play. Face off. No whistle this time. BU picks it up. I feel like we've seen an early call on every other face-off today.
Yeah, you can almost expect a whistle.
Exactly. Getting behind his defender, number 20. From the back, Dialto now has it. He passes it down. Oh, and getting absolutely rocked there. That was number 8, Luis Perfetto. Ball went all over on the ground. Dialto from his knees passed it to Perfetto. Perfetto went to pick it up, but he got rocked in the back. Loose ball push, and Boston gets the ball back.
Yeah, Perfetto's looking for the one more pass, and he gets flattened.
Yeah, paying the price there to keep the ball in Boston University hands. Less than 10 minutes left to play. Staples up 12-9. Not Staples. I look at the scoreboard. Boston University, not Staples. Funny there. Vince Dialto, the leader of this Boston University offense. He passes it off. Jake Cates, who has 3 goals on the day.
He rips another one and goes wide.
Yeah, that shot, definitely a hard one there. A little bit of a heat check.
Oh, yeah. Terriers are trying to get one to go.
9:28 left in this fourth quarter. BU still holding on to that 3-goal lead as they take it off the end line. Perfetto.
And we're waiting here for something.
Waiting for that shot clock to be reset, I'm assuming. Unsure. Definitely not then. We get going. Cates. He's got a short stick on him. The hot hand. Back to Perfetto. Perfetto. Cuts back inside. Roll dodge.
Holy.
No look shot. He tucks it in over the goalie's shoulder. Wow. Perfetto. A little split dodge under a defender. Got really low and tight to the goal. And then no look shot. Perfetto, supposed to be a passer. What a shot there.
He tucks it in on the top shelf. I think that's a hat trick for him, too.
Yeah, Perfetto, not who we expected exactly to be doing this today. But him and Cates have been the unsung heroes here for this Boston team. That lead is now at 4 goals, 13-9 with 9:20 left.
And St. Joe's waiting for the magic to happen. They got to get something going here if they want to stay in it.
Face off, lost on the ground. Ball gets into the box. Now it's lost. Very strong ground ball. Picked up. BU. Swim move. Ball goes to Dialto. And that's the hands that BU wants it in. Their safest hands on the team. 9 minutes left. They get a clean clear. Wow.
Wow is right. Boston looking to just finish this game off. They've got 60 seconds on the shot clock to kill.
Yeah, going to take every precious second off that. See what they can get. Jake Cates at the top. He's got that rocket of a shot.
Wouldn't be surprised if they went with him here when they do have to take the shot.
Yeah, Cates might start to dodge. Nope, he passes it off.
He gets it back. Behind the back.
Bork. Wow.
That one doesn't go.
Now, behind the back is a crazy idea from there.
Certainly not what I was expecting out of him, the strong arm, but he'll take the shot.
This looks like he's got the finesse as well. 30 seconds left. Tommy Bork. Now Cates steps, and finally one of those hammers was picked up. A nice 5-hole save there. And a crease violation, so St. Joe's going to take care of it. Good save there from Shane Ryan, who hasn't had his best day.
Yeah, Cates with the ripper goes low, and Shane Ryan's all over it.
Very clean, fundamental 5-hole save. And now St. Joe's on the clear. It's successful. So 7:50 left to play. They're down 4. Now the ball held up top. Going to dodge from the top left. Gets a screen. Going over the top. Cuts back left alley. Pass over. One more. Cutting. And rolling back. That's number 4, Matt Bomer. Shot inside. Scores! Carter Page does a nice tucks it away to get away from a defender. A little split dodge, right?
Yep.
And then he put it beautifully stick side low where shooters want to shoot when he was in tight. Great placement on the shot on the run. 10 13 now. St. Joe's still trails.
Yeah, right in the bottom left corner. That was a beautiful shot. St. Joe's going to try to capitalize with his momentum and keep it going.
Definitely. Now the face-off. BU's been in a little bit of control today, but St. Joe's so in this game. They get a fast break chance. Shot.
Oh.
Gets tipped up, and that one lobs its way into the stands.
Yep.
BU makes a quick substitution.
The Fogo dream of ripping one down on a fast break after you win the clamp, but that one goes out of bounds.
It ends up working out as a possession shot. And now St. Joe's, with under 7 left to play, they built up a little momentum after that last goal. 35. Griffin Mallory, he holds it up top. Passes it away. Cuts back right. Now it's back. Taryn Eccleston backs in on his defender. His shot with the left hand tipped off, and it's going to go. It's going to stay with St. Joe's. 30 seconds left on that shot clock. That shot missed wide by a couple feet. As they set up a dodge from X. Rolling around. Held by a defender, as the St. Joe's parents want the hold call. Definitely not a hold there. I think they're a little biased.
Certainly.
Need to go now. St. Joe's low time on the shot clock. They try to pass it all the way across. 5 seconds left. They're going to have to shoot it as it goes to the ground. Hit forward. Either way, the shot clock is going to end.
Yeah, St. Joe's looked for one more pass there and just wasn't enough time.
And because Boston smacked it forward smartly by Morrison at the end, that's going to force a clear, basically.
Yeah.
Just by smacking it forward, knowing the shot clock was about to end. When they do blow the whistle, it's going to be already cleared.
Yeah, that's good game IQ, and Boston has the ball now with a full shot clock left to kill.
Yeah, you start to get to this point in the game where these 80-second shot clocks can go by really fast.
Absolutely. And if you're St. Joe's, you absolutely got to press out. Really try to get the ball back for your offense. Can't wait forever.
Looks like they're going to be content to hold on to it. Boston just chilling in the corner. Tommy Bork. No reason to push it too hard. Bork taking heavy checks. Passes it off. Ooh. Ball in the middle. And falling to the ground. St. Joe's picks it back up. A pass forward. They're looking to have a little fast break here. As they go forward, a trailer comes in. Check to the ground. Morrison put a nasty hit in there.
Yeah, Morrison just ended all the hopes and dreams of that.
Yeah, the strongest close defender for this team. He put Michael Gaughan on the turf. And now St. Joe's going to get, Boston going to get a whole new shot clock in the front. Less than 4:30 left to play. They have a 3-goal lead. They hold it in front. Now number 7, Miles Lipton. Lipton pulls it back away. He sends it now. James Corcoran. Lipton and Corcoran playing catch at the top as we have 30 seconds left in the shot clock, under 4 to play in the game. Lipton dodges right, rolls back to his left. He's going to take it. He gets knocked away. Now to back. Louis Perfetto takes his man, passes up top, shot. That one misses wide. 14 left on the shot clock as that didn't touch anything, so the shot clock does not reset. Perfetto. Find Dialto. Dialto's shot, sidearm, score!
Dialto, his man slides, and he's got the wide open one-timer.
Definitely not the icing on the cake here, but that's going to make things a lot harder for St. Joe's.
Yeah, St. Joe's, if they want to win this thing, they got to really start putting the wheels on. Got to get 4 goals in 3:30. Not impossible, but the way Boston's playing, it's going to be tough.
Absolutely. Especially without the face-off advantage. Winning these is so hard for them. And to get back in this game, they really need to win a face-off.
Absolutely. This next face-off here is going to be huge.
It's going to be very important here. If Boston can get this and set up nicely on offense, you start to get into that panic mode for St. Joe's. People on the ground, collisions, bodies, and BU comes away with it. How about that? Great job there by number 20 on BU, Luke Davis, fighting through everything to get it.
The game isn't sealed, but it certainly gets harder with every second that ticks by if you're St. Joe's.
It's not sealed, but you feel those walls closing in as Boston is going to save as much time as they possibly can. And they hold it as we cross the 3-minute left to play mark.
You got to press out if you're St. Joe's here.
And now they do this. They put their goalie away. They're going to start doubling at X.
Oh.
And a swim move, but he loses the ball. That's exactly what Perfetto needed not to do. St. Joe's successfully runs their goalie pull out clear. Or their goalie pull out defense. Now they get to clear. So St. Joe's has to start moving it. 2 minutes left to play.
St. Joe's, they got to move now.
Was that an offsides call?
They got away. So.
Boston got away with an extremely bad offsides. I don't know if you noticed that, but he ran back off so late.
I did not see that, but
that's lucky.
Boston keeps the ball now.
Now they have it in the front. Full 10-man ride out here.
2 minutes left.
Shot comes all the way down. It was tipped in front. And now the ball goes down in the middle. Time out Boston before they let their wide open player shoot on an open net.
That's just upsetting if you're Boston. Certainly could have been.
Probably smarter for them to hold it than Jake Cates even taking the goal at this point.
Certainly could have been the bow on top, though. Lead up 5 with just under 2 minutes. I mean, I don't know if they would come back from that.
Yeah. So Boston now has it. They got a full shot clock. There's only 110 seconds left in the game, and 61 of those they can hold it for. It's going to be turnovers or nothing here for St. Joe's, and the walls are closing in fast.
Absolutely. Their goalie is going to come out of the cage, and they're going to try to double behind X, see what they can do. But, I mean, they got to steal the ball, get it down the field quick, and just take the shot and just go from there.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with some sort of miracle. It's also really hard to pull your goalie when the ball isn't at X.
Certainly.
For obvious reasons. If they're in front of the net, they can score it. If the ball's behind the net, harder to score it.
Yeah.
Also physically impossible. So that's the thinking when you try and play your goalie. At least force them to make one hard pass.
Yeah.
When you bring the goalie out to double.
Uh-huh. So St. Joe's, a little desperation mode here. They were ranked higher coming into this matchup, but...
Yeah, winning the Atlantic 10 Conference last year in the regular season, BU also had a pretty strong year. They come into this game with a 20th in the country ranking preseason. The assumption is that might go up if they can hold on for another minute 50.
Yeah, certainly after this one, that would shake things up a little bit. Boston leads by 4. Minute 50 left.
Yep, Shane Ryan is going to be guarding Jake Cates. Ball immediately lost by BU.
That
St. Joe's picks it up. That's a mistake.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there, but...
Did he pass? I think it might have been a deflected pass to start off. Exactly what St. Joe's needed to keep themselves with a chance. Ball now in the middle. It gets knocked down, but it's still picked up. St. Joe's going to have to start moving it. They don't have time to play this pass-around game. They got to go. No set offense. They got to run. Up at the top. They start to dodge. Spin back. Shot from deep. Hits another crossbar.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
How many can we have in one day? BU brings it all the way back. Throws it across field, and with a minute left,
yeah,
seemingly over.
Shot clock and game clock are exactly the same, so Boston just has to hold on here.
Yep, shot clock essentially turned off. I think it's actually half second difference between the shot and game clock. I have a feeling it's not going to matter.
Boston gets rolled over.
Yeah,
he still got the ball.
Yeah, that's number 60, St. Joe's Levi Verk, just on the ground, laying down as Boston takes a timeout. He was on the ground, so he was very in the way. So we have a 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah. So this game essentially, as long as Boston does not turn the ball over or any sort of miracle magic happens, this game is won for Boston. The Terriers 52 seconds away from taking home the win on their very first game of the season.
Definitely. St. Joe's, really just couldn't get a momentum swing today. But BU had that long run in the second quarter where they just kept scoring, and St. Joe's was kind of playing catch-up. Ever since that point, the game's kind of been pretty even.
Yeah, each team will put one up and the other team will respond right away. So been pretty even. Been about a 3 to 4 goal lead or differential. But
once they got that lead in that second quarter, it's just been back and forth. You can't play that if you're down. You gotta go. I don't like the way St. Joe's. I don't like the way that they were slow today. They always pulled it out. They didn't take their chances, and that sort of conservative attitude, in my opinion, cost them the game. Obviously, Boston, gets those penalties, makes those turnovers, but because they're so aggressive, because they're trying so much stuff, it ended up working out in their favor.
Yeah, I agree. St. Joe's they had these opportunities and they really didn't take them. So Boston's going to walk away with this one, it seems. I think certainly St. Joe's played a little too conservative, and they had the transition, they had the man up, they had all these opportunities and couldn't take it.
Yeah, they're going to put the stick in the hands of Tommy Bork.
He ends up on the floor.
He ends up on the floor and he loses it. Tommy Bork is the senior attackman. He plays a little bit of midi as well. St. Joe's going to have to move fast. Pass knocked down in the middle. Morrison picks it up for good measure. They pass it deep to Luke Cates. Cates open. No need to go and score it. No need to shoot as they're going to pull it out. 15 seconds left to go here. As we count down from 10 with the 4-goal lead, Boston University is going to win this one. What a game here. Henry, I've had a blast today.
Yeah, this game was actually absolutely electric as Boston wins this game 14-10. Really excellent game to watch. Excellent game from both sides. Both teams definitely have some stuff to work on season opener, but certainly can't be upset if you're a Terrier fan.
Yeah, you love to watch Boston celebrate. They come out 14-10, kind of a football score today. On the higher scoring side, I'd say. Now, from the studios of WPT 90.3 FM, Boston University wins this one in our inaugural. Hopefully we're coming back next year. It won't be me and Henry. Hopefully WPT will bring you next year's college game. Coach K, we interviewed him earlier, talked about his intention to bring this back here for sure. Love to see it. But in our inaugural Staples-hosted college game, Boston University beats St. Joe's. I've been Aiden Parnes, joined alongside Henry Manning. We've had a blast. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.